Hello, I am Ciara DeComey, and you are tuning in to Wisdom and Radiance with Ciara DeComey. Thank you so much for being here. If you're not already a subscriber, I encourage you to subscribe and like the video. I am a rewilder coach, and I primarily work with business women, female business women who are perhaps stressed, overwhelmed, and you might not even know that you're stressed and overwhelmed. You might be just accepting that this is just the way that life is. And why would I say that? How do you not know you're stressed? Well, because that's how I lived most of my life, is that I just accepted that life was very difficult and I was going to be stressed out almost no matter what. And it was almost always everyone else's fault but my own. Yeah, what fun, right? And until it really started playing a role in my physical body and things would show up. I mean, for as long as I can remember, even as a kid, things would show up and manifest in my body. And then of course, I would dwell on it and think about it and until it just would get so incredibly bad to the point where I had a severe medical diagnosis back in 2015. You can read about the details, more details on my website at trueleverage.co. And at any rate, it impacted me. And I really got deeply connected to the mind body connection. So if you feel like you're not really sure, like, is there really a mind body connection? I would encourage you to stop for a few minutes and think about something that you really love, whether it be a family member or a time in your life or a vacation or a dream vacation or an animal. Animals are really good at bringing out the joy in us, and just see how that feels in your body and really think about the details and feel it and experience it as if it's happening right now and feel how that feels in your body. And then you can think about something that massively stresses you out. Maybe it's work, maybe it's a partner, maybe it's a business partner, maybe it's a spouse, kids, who knows? Maybe it's not even a loved one. Maybe it's just something about the government or politics or your neighbor. And, don't go too deep down that rabbit hole, but think about it and just experience how that impacts your body in that moment. It only takes a few seconds. Now, if you're doing this repeatedly over and over and over in your day, thinking about the things that absolutely drive you crazy and stress you out, then absolutely 100% it's impacting your body. And when I got connected to this, at how critical it was, I had no other choice but to make a difference or to make a change in my life, to see it differently, to see that I was blaming everyone else. I didn't want to take responsibility for my life because that would be too hard to look in that mirror. And then when I could and finally did, then it was just this shame and grief and upset, and I healed that. And when I healed that, it, things just started to get better in my world. So I've been on a quite the medical journey in my life, and I'm here really today to share this message with more busy professional women because I saw so many points in it in the journey that I could have made a different change and didn't. And I wish that I had someone that was supporting me to say, hey, maybe you could try this, or this. Because for me, all the things that I did, even the leadership courses I did it with just full blown out, like I have to fix something that's completely broken inside me. I did it from a place of I'm broken and I need to be fixed. And that actually created more stress for me. So it was like this vicious cycle that I got into, that eventually I got floored because I got this, medical label placed on me that I thought would for sure take me down. And then I had to go down. I did the same exact thing with the medical diagnosis. Let me jump into every single piece of research and every single piece of data and this and what about this person and that person until I finally would watch these videos on healing, and it always occurred to me as I'm watching these videos, like, oh, how great for them. But it was never something that was possible for me until I did a hypnosis session with my one of my besties in California, and I didn't even think anything of it. Like she said, just listen to it every night, before as you're going to bed, listen to it every night, all night long, and just play it on playback all night long. And then a couple months goes by and she reached out and said, "How are you feeling?" And I didn't think anything of it, but I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm not anxious anymore. I'm not even really thinking about it anymore." Like it was all of a sudden I didn't wake up thinking, "Oh my God, like this is it. I'm going down." And it was a remarkable experience because I was able to tap into that subconscious mind using hypnosis, and then things started to really unravel in the right way because I got, it was like my body, like the somatics, I stopped stressing so much about it that my body started naturally healing on its own. And then all these incredible different ways of eating to heal the body showed up for me. They showed up before, but I couldn't see them because I was so, I need to do it this way, my way, or the freaking highway. And that was that. And so, and then fast forward 3 years after that medical diagnosis, completely symptom free and have been 100% healthy since. So, yeah, so I want to make an impact. If you are feeling stressed and overwhelmed, or you feel like there could be something different or maybe better, I'm not here to, of course, rattle your cage and change your entire life. I just want to shine the light on you and what you have going on and be a support for your healing and your journey. And you don't necessarily need to have a physical situation in order to talk to me or book a call with me, because I do offer free clarity calls. And it's just that you might be considering that there could be something, a different way of living, or you want to really tap into creating some more balance in your life. I hear that from my clients in the beginning often, is like, I just want to find that work life balance and have more peace. And by the end, they are like, oh my gosh. And they start to reflect on the journey and it's like, wow, I used to be stressing about this or that or this or that, or I used to see my husband this way, or I used to see my business partners one way, and now I just have a completely different viewpoint on myself and my life and the people in my life. And things just flow a lot easier when you're in that space. And I've spent a 20-year career in commercial lending. So I've helped business owners get access to money. And there's no better joy than helping in this manner, because it does impact your bottom line. I can guarantee you, if you're running a business or you're a salesperson and you're massively stressed out, it is impacting your bottom line. So that, and then that impacts everything else, right? You go home with your hubby and your kiddos and you're just not able to be yourself because you're constantly stressed out and bombarded. So I would love to help you book a clarity call with me. And again, subscribe the channel. My name is Ciara DeComey and I am with True Leverage, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.